Alright, so I'd been playing some Moonlight Outbreak and had some spare time to use the Roblox recorder. The first recording got corrupted and was running at about 10 frames per second. It was basically impossible to tell what was happening. The second one turned out much smoother, but essentially what I was doing was running around the map, checking out things, finding all the little secret locations and Easter eggs. And something really interesting happened during my second recording, the one I'm showing you right now. So I'll chime in when the time is right. As you can tell, some admins were in the server, messing around with things, like using admin weapons. You can hear gunshots in the background occasionally. And you can see them using the admin chat at the very top of the screen, even though it's in like 360p quality. Right here I met another survivor and we're trying to find the flower tunnel thing. Don't know really what to call it, but there's a quest that pertains to it. What mostly happened in the first video was me finding all the secret statues around the map. There's an ultra rare chance of if you interact with them, they give you a quest. And that quest gives you more lore information and sometimes a weapon reskin or a new weapon itself as a as a reward for completing it. I decided to add my own little commentary as well via chat in case I didn't commentate over this. Well, a blood moon happened and the power went out, which, yeah, I was up shit creek without a paddle at this point. If an Arctic wolf came by, I'd be very screwed. I happened to find a broken knife. It just did not work. I think the server may have been a little old and the lag was just getting to monumental levels. At first I thought it was my ping that was causing the knife to break, but no, my ping was very much okay. And I sat around here for probably another 30 seconds. Oh. Alright, so what I did, I went to the left side of the fort and poked around for a bit till I found the tunnel that conceals the ice statue. This is where the really weird stuff Wait, no. I was wrong. So occasionally if you like talk to the statues and crap, there's like a really ultra rare chance that they'll give dialogue and give you a quest. Really rare chances and everything, but it's very rare. There's very few photos or any evidence of it happening besides what few there are. There's a lot more happening in the background in this game. It's really worth paying attention to all the little details. I do believe I started, yeah, I made my way back to... Actually made my way into one of the ice caverns over here. So this cavern has been gradually expanding. You know, last week when I was in this cavern, it was at this first upper level and then the second lower level, but it had nothing else. And as you can see, as we start to get into this area, there's a new third level, and then a fourth, and actually it's just a brand new tunnel in general. And I do believe this tunnel leads to another statue. Yes, this is one of the more notorious statues. It's really rare, but it's been cited all over, and then some really weird crap started happening. So, you see, like, right behind me, you're about to see him, but just wait for it. Oh, knife's still broken. Staring at that in first person. But right there, that guy, pretty sure this guy was an admin or something. I think he just teleported or maybe used some admin commands to get close to me and appear outside of the cave and then just show up. So then I proceed to tell him, I feel like this one is part of like a bigger picture, a bigger puzzle. And some weird shit happens. Thing just fucking disappears. Like some Doctor Who shit. Just fucking gone. And then I get kicked, as you'll see in a second, for quote unquote server shutdown due to lag. Right here I got kicked. Game shutdown, lag. Now, there's two theories to this. The first one is, of course, the obvious one. Okay, well, it's just a well-timed server shutdown. Okay, that it makes sense. I'm okay with that. But then there's the second theory. Maybe I've figured out a bit too much. Maybe I've dug and plundered into areas that should have been left alone. I know too much. I could put their whole thing at risk. So, server shutdown is the ultimate cover story for me being kicked. So essentially my theory is that during that entire session, the admins were watching me. Because at one point, I think one of the admins, I think they took my form or something, because I saw like a flying army hat, my army hat. And I was like, what the... And it kept trying to stay out of my peripheral, but I kept looking at it. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video evidence of this, but, you know, it happened. I'm pretty sure an admin was observing me. Probably observing me finding secrets and discovering things around the map. So my theory is that I'm learning too much. Or these secrets are meant to be just that. Secrets. Myths. Legends, per se. And that I shouldn't be uncovering them. But, you know me. Knowledge is what I love. So it's only a matter of time before I figure out this puzzle. Besides, I really enjoy treasure hunting, so to speak, around the map for these Easter eggs and such. That statue disappearing, though, I believe that's one of the many odd occurrences throughout the entire game. And but really, I do think that I was kicked because I'd figured out too much. And I don't mean this in like a bad way either. I really enjoy this game. This is gonna be fun to figure out. I could attempt to pull up the first recording, but it really did not do good. So right here, right off the bat, you can see no frames per second. I jumped down into the hidden meadow and attempted to contact the meadow's golden statue, but that so whenever a statue's eye is glowing, I've come to the conclusion that if its eye glows, that means that it's alive and it can give you a quest. So another part here. I got ambushed by an Arctic wolf. And I use this to my advantage to explore some of the further areas, but yeah, I said admins were near. Their weapons will dispatch me quickly. Because, of course, they have the admin weapons, it makes sense. Down here, I tried to get into the flower thing, and you can see that they're talking in the admin chat as well. And I spent like a solid 3 minutes or so digging my way through there. Went over here, got into the weird ice statue room. Attempted contact, failed. Thankfully, reset is valid in that sector. I followed around, I think, what were a couple admins, because there were two or three online. I think three. And then I observed the dark one. Similar to the golden hidden meadow statue and one of the ice statues, this one also has a glowing eye. And this is the one that gives you the quest to go find a pickaxe. And then you receive the pickaxe as a weapon and some more information on the lore. I myself haven't experienced this Easter egg, but I have talked with some of the community who has. It'd make perfect sense, seeing as, well, the pickaxe is inside of its skull. Just like with the statue within the Hidden Meadows, you need to talk to that statue to get the flower quest so you can get the flower achievement, if it's even possible anymore. Yeah, and then it cut off recording at 13 minutes and 9 seconds, or 14 minutes precisely or something. Yeah, apparently my screen changed resolution or something and it jostled the recording. I wasn't happy with it, but it was fine. Plus that recording was really choppy anyway. But I do think that I'm finding out a little more than what the developers think I should. But I will figure out the secrets of this game. I will find a way to explain the lore. I've already gone over the nature of the virus itself, lycanthropy. It was a long and strenuous video with really just grasping straws at that point, but the straws I did grasp were pretty sturdy ones, so the theories had some pretty nice evidence, and I still personally think that I am correct in the matter, but it really doesn't matter too much to me. I'm here to figure out the secrets and the lore of this game, and I'll figure them out one way or another. Unfortunately, I'm no Thornborg. I don't have admin buddies who can give me special transfer morphs in Moonlight Outbreak. That's not how it works, but hey, I mean, I'm just glad that I can participate in playing a game like it. Because, the lore is the game. Every game has lore, and the lore is usually what interests people the most. That is, if they're lucky enough to find it and don't remain ignorant and blind to the true nature of the game. I don't know. Might leave my DMs open in case a developer wants to contact me. That'd probably be smart. Yeah, I might go do that.